On December 7th, 1941, the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor began. As the Second Sino-Japanese War dragged on and the Japanese military found itself caught within the Chinese quagmire, the Empire of Japan determined that it had to find foreign resources in order to keep its military and economy from collapsing. Hampered by American sanctions on the empire and aid to China, Japan pleaded with the US to end their interference in the Sino-Japanese War and permit Japan to access the Dutch East Indies for resources. These requests were answered by the Hull Note, which called for Japan to withdraw from China and the French Indochina. Believing themselves to be left with no other viable option, the Japanese High Command began preparations for the attack against the US Naval base of Pearl Harbor in Honolulu. The attack was intended as a preventative measure to knock out the US Navy long enough for Japan to seize control over the US-controlled Philippines, Guam, and Wake Island, as well as the British-controlled Malaysia, Singapore, and Hong Kong. On December 7th, 1941, over 350 Japanese aircrafts attacked the base of Pearl Harbor. All 8 battleships docked in the harbor were damaged or destroyed, as well as multiple cruisers, destroyers, and aircrafts, and over 3,500 Americans were killed or wounded. The attack was such an unanticipated surprise to the US that President FDR declared it a day which will live in infamy. On the same day, the Empire of Japan declared war against the US and the UK, both of which declared war against Japan within 24 hours after the attack. Germany and Italy declared war against the US on December 11th, and the US likewise declared war against Germany and Italy. The attack on Pearl Harbor was the catalyst which brought the previously neutral US into World War II on the side of the Allies.